Hello everyone and welcome to this video assembly tutorial for the E-JetCycle. In this video, we'll go through each step to show you how to assemble your boat before flight on the water. First, to install the seat, locate the 4 attachment points on both the seat and the hull. Then open the attachment systems as shown and place the seat on the craft. Close the attachments and your seat is now ready. First, gather the necessary screws. Position the rear foil beneath the keel of the E-JetCycle and start threading the screws by hand. Then tighten the screws alternately with the wrench and finalize the tightening with a firm turn using the wrench's long lever arm. Make sure the foil is in full contact with the keel. First, gather the necessary components. Insert the pin into the shaft extending from the keel. Slide the propeller onto the shaft as far as it will go, then place the washer and screw by hand. Finally, tighten the screw with the wrench, being careful not to cut yourself on the propeller. First, gather the necessary components. Open the front hatch of the boat, reach inside, and press down on the front tube to prevent it from moving up during foil installation. Once the foil is slid onto the tube, insert the large pin all the way through, followed by the small pin. Then place the clips to secure the pins in place. Close the front hatch of the boat. Test the steering function and test the altitude control. Gather the necessary components and the foil corresponding to the float. The tip of the foil should point toward the back of the float. Start threading the 2 screws by hand, then finish tightening with the wrench. Confirm the tightness with the long lever arm of the wrench. Repeat the same steps for the second side foil. Gather the necessary components. Take one float and slide its tubes into the slots on the hull, lifting the float slightly to make installation easier. Once in place, hand tighten the 2 screws into the hull. Install the other float in the same way. After both floats are installed, finish tightening with the wrench, lifting the float slightly for easier screwing. Once the floats are secured, ensure they are in full contact with the hull. Open the pedal box cover and slide the battery into its slot. Close the cover and secure it with the pin. Then press the power button on the pedal box. Check that work by looking at the display. The green LEDs indicate the battery level. First of all, put in the plug. Take your E-JetCycle on its trolley and head to a launch ramp. Back the boat in until it floats, being careful not to put it on the foils. Once it's in the water, remove the trolley and position your E-JetCycle at its starting point. You can now take your place on the boat. Adjust the distance of the pedal box for maximum comfort. You're now ready to fly over the water and have fun. Upon your return, approach your exit point. You can now get out of your E-JetCycle. Retrieve it from the ramp and place it on the front foil. Slide the trolley underneath the boat and lift the front to store it on the trolley. Set your boat upright on the trolley and move it closer to you so that the rear supports are level with those in the video. All that's left to do is to take your boat out of the water, rinse it, and store it.